Hey guys, welcome back to Beautiful You. I love it. Hope y'all are having a great day. I am having a wonderful day. I'm outside. I honestly come outside a lot of times just to do these videos, but I love it because I love being outside. I love being in nature and feeling the fresh air on my skin. So thank y'all for bringing me out here every single day. It's easy when you work from home to not actually go outside. I work 16-hour shifts, so sometimes I spend most of my day inside. And so thank y'all so much for getting me out. I love it. So today I wanted to give you a little quote or saying that I have in my stockpile, and it is, don't worry about making waves simply by being you. The moon does it all the time. We all, or many of us, want to make our mark on the world, leave this place better than we found it. And you don't have to do something spectacular to do that. You don't have to invent some life-saving treatment. You don't have to start some great charity that helps everybody. You don't have to do all that. Honestly, just making your own little waves can make a big difference in the lives of people. You never know whose life you're going to touch on any particular day. I'm sure a lot of you have already heard this story, but it's a beautiful, wonderful, heart-touching story, so I don't think it will hurt to repeat it. But so there were these two guys in high school. They were freshmen, and one guy, school was out and they were going to walk home, and one guy dropped his books everywhere, all over the ground. And another guy was the new guy in school. He came over and he picked up the guy's books, and together they walked home. And they started a friendship on that day. The new guy became friends with the guy who dropped his books on that day, and they maintained their friendship throughout school. When they graduated, 4 years later, the guy who had dropped his books on the ground ended up being valedictorian, or however you say that. And he got up and made his speech. And he said, 4 years ago, I dropped my books all over the ground, and it had already been a terrible day. And I had decided that day that I was going to go home and kill myself. But this guy, my friend, became my friend that day. He picked up my books and we walked home, and I just decided not to kill myself that day. That, the guy who picked up the valedictorian's books, he had no idea of the impression that he made on that guy until 4 years later. So we never know the highlights that we can bring to someone's day just by opening a door for someone, smiling at someone, texting and saying, hey, just thinking about you today, telling someone that we love them that we haven't told in a while, giving someone a call. We never know. So when you think about the quote, don't worry about making waves just by being you, the moon does it all the time, it to me actually refers to being your own person. And like I've been talking lately about not being afraid to do what you want to do. I do believe that's what the quote is really referring to. But in doing what you want to do, you never know how many people you actually can touch, even when you think that you haven't touched anybody at all. In doing what you want to do, you find more peace and joy in your own self. And when we have peace and joy in our own hearts, it spreads to others without us even trying. So I'm just making more arguments as to why I think it's so important to be who you want to be, and don't let anybody take that from you. And don't be afraid to be who you want to be, just because it might be different from what others are being. Being different is awesome. Being unique is awesome. We are all people. We are all the same, but we are all also different. And you'll never truly figure out who you are if you're constantly trying to hide your unique and individual traits. So let them be free. And I think you will figure out who you are if you can do that. And in the meantime, you will definitely bring happiness to others as well. And those are very important ways to spend our time, I believe. Thank you guys always for listening and watching. I hope you're doing great. I hope this brings happiness to your day and allows you to bring happiness to someone else's day. Be yourself, and you don't even have to apologize about it. So I love you guys. Have a great day, and I will talk to you soon. Thank you for listening. Please like, subscribe, and share if you do. Thank you.